Hey friend, thanks for taking time to hang out with me on this video blog today. You know what I want to talk with you about? I want to talk to you about the high value of volunteers. Now, you might be a volunteer in your church. Maybe you're a staff member who works with volunteers. The reality is everyone knows that for the church to happen, it only happens with volunteers. And you know, sometimes there's a kind of an interesting comparison that's made about the way churches treat guests. And if you know anything about Dick Hardy and the Hardy Group, we're all about treating guests at the highest possible level. Sometimes, however, I find churches treat their guests better than they treat the hardworking volunteers that serve the church week in, week out, month in and month out. I'm standing here in a church conference room, boardroom, where board members sit around this table every month and help the pastor navigate the issues of the church. And this is a great church. They're doing wonderful things in their community. But these are volunteers to sit around these. You know, in all my years of ministry, I've never ever heard of a church board member who was paid to be a board member. Your volunteers are, by nature of the word, volunteers. They're not paid. And we as leaders need to really take stock in what our volunteers mean to us, and really say things to them. Use words to express appreciation for what your volunteers do. And it can be simple things in the hallway where you just stop and you see someone who was very kind to a junior hire or a little kid. Maybe you say a good word to someone who went above and beyond in showing hospitality to someone in the church. Whatever it could be. Maybe you're board members. You know, it's if you have board members that serve you and they love the church, give them a pat on the back. And I don't mean being schmaltzy or phony with this thing, but really express genuine thanks to people who give of themselves to serve your church. When you do that, you're going to be well on your way to seeing the greatest of ministry explode in your church, because the volunteers love to be part of it. And I have found that volunteers who are happy volunteers, volunteers who are appreciated are happy volunteers, and they stay longer with you and help serve the church to the mission and the vision the Lord's given you. I hope you've found this valuable today. I hope your volunteers will find it that way. If you're watching this any place other than thehardygroup.org, head on over there and take advantage of the resources we've offered. We're just glad to be able to do that for you as church leaders. We appreciate you. We thank you for all that you do to serve your church. In the meantime, make it a great day and be blessed.